Welcome back to The Explainer. Okay, let's just jump right in today because we're looking at something that is fundamentally changing how we work. We are diving into mastering Claude Code. And I want to be super clear right out of the gate here. We are not talking about your standard chatbot where you ask a question and just sit there waiting for an answer. No, this is a full-fledged agentic coding environment. It requires a completely different mental shift in how we approach our day-to-day workflows. Because instead of you doing that whole copy and paste dance back and forth, Claude Code autonomously explores your directory. It's actually reading your files directly. It actively runs commands right there in your terminal, meaning it can execute test suites, spin up builds, and even interact with your Git repo. And most importantly, it autonomously solves problems. You describe what you want, and Claude figures out the how. It explores, it plans, and it implements while you just watch, redirect, or honestly just step away entirely. So, to get the absolute most out of this immense capability, we're going to count down the top 5 tips. Planning before coding, automating verification, keeping context fresh, configuring your Claude.md file, and finally, scaling up with subagents. All right, tip number 1, plan before coding. Basically, you want to explore first, then plan, and then code. Look, I get it. It is incredibly tempting to just hand Claude a massive task and say, hey, build this whole thing. But letting it jump straight to coding, that usually leads to it solving the wrong problem entirely. When you're in an unfamiliar code base, you have to separate the exploration phase from the execution phase. And this is exactly where the /plan mode becomes your best friend. You can use a really great pro-tier prompt here, something like, I just enabled plan mode. Bring over all of the context that you need for the next agent. That explicitly tells the AI to gather what matters without prematurely writing a single line of code. So, the workflow you want to follow goes exactly like this. 1. Let Claude explore the code. 2. Have it write up a comprehensive plan. And 3. Start a completely fresh session just to execute that plan. Now, the only exception here, well, if you can describe the exact code change in a single sentence, like fixing a quick typo, go ahead and skip the plan. But for complex architecture, this 3-step workflow is absolutely non-negotiable. Moving right along to tip number 2, automate the verification. You've got to close that write test cycle with clear pass or fail signals. You have to remember Claude stops working the second it thinks, okay, this looks done. If you don't give it a definitive pass or fail signal, guess what? You become the manual verification loop. You really want to avoid weak prompts, like just saying, fix the login bug. That literally forces you to go manually test the UI later. Instead, upgrade to a verify-driven approach. Give it the symptom, point it to the likely location, and command it to write a failing test first, and then fix it. You can just bake these test conditions right into your command. You'd say, for example, write a validate email function, example test cases are, and give a few examples, and then finish with run the test after implementing. By giving Claude a way to verify its own work, that whole agentic loop just closes on its own. It does the work, runs the check, reads the terminal output, and iterates until those tests actually pass. Which brings us to tip number 3, keep your context fresh. Because, as the saying goes, AI context is kind of like milk. Seriously, like milk, it is best served fresh and it definitely spoils as it gets older. When you fire up a new conversation, Claude is performing at its absolute peak. But as you chat longer, the context stretches out and performance just tanks. Actually, it's not even just about the length. It's about the quality of the tokens. The context window gets clogged up with all those failed approaches and massive error logs. A clean, fresh session with a better prompt is almost always going to outperform a really long session that's just carrying around accumulated corrections. So to manage this aggressively, you want to lean on a few essential terminal commands. Use /compact to have Claude summarize the conversation to free up space. Auto-compaction normally saves about 45K tokens out of the 200K window, but doing it proactively gives you way more control. Then use /clear to just wipe the slate entirely between tasks. And finally, /handoff is amazing. It makes Claude write a summary document of exactly what worked and what didn't, so your next fresh session can pick up right where you left off. Okay, tip number 4, configure your environment. You want to bake your project rules right into your CLAUDE.md file. Think of this file as persistent context. It's read at the very start of every single conversation, and it's how you teach the agent your specific project rules. But be careful here. Bloated files cause the agent to just ignore your actual instructions. So here are the hard and fast rules.
do include specific bash commands it can't guess, your testing instructions, and repo etiquette like branch naming conventions. But absolutely exclude standard language conventions it already knows, exclude anything it can easily figure out just by looking at your code, and for sure exclude long, rambling tutorials. Just keep it concise.
A highly effective Claude.md file actually looks exactly like this snippet right here. Run tests with npm run test. Our styles use Tailwind. Check linting with npm run lint. It's short, it's punchy, and it gives the agent exact commands to verify its own work. A good rule of thumb? If you find yourself giving Claude the same instruction over and over, just drop it in this file.
And that brings us to our final and maybe most powerful tip number 5, scale with subagents. We're talking about fanning out tasks and literally automating your automation.
Once you get really effective with one single Claude session, you can start multiplying your output. First up is backgrounding. If you've got a long-running script, like a super heavy Docker build or an expansive test suite, don't just sit there waiting for it. Hit Ctrl+B to toss that command into the background. Claude Code knows how to manage those processes and check on them later, which leaves your main terminal totally free to just keep exploring or coding other features. But taking it a step further, you can explicitly spin up subagents. A subagent runs in its own totally separate context window. You just give it a command like, use a subagent to review this code for security issues. That subagent goes off, reads hundreds of files, does all the heavy lifting, and then only reports back the final summary to your main conversation. It keeps your primary context window entirely free of clutter while it's out there doing massive amounts of research. So by utilizing plan mode, automating your verification with test conditions, aggressively managing that context window, configuring a really tight Claude.md file, and fanning out tasks to subagents, you aren't just writing code anymore. You're basically orchestrating an entire AI development team. We are truly entering this wild new era of personalized custom software. So I guess the only question left for you to answer is, what are you going to automate next? Get into your terminal and start building.